Hello, Como Pro fans, and Michael Farah, a special fan we all hold near and dear to our hearts.
Hey, Michael Farah.
Yo.
Welcome to the Gentleman's Chat, episode 2. Today we are going to talk about... I'm not quite sure. Let's.
One of them's Halloween.
Halloween, yes.
We're
it's
getting all
coming
over
up.
the place already.
Man.
Let's hand the reins over to Ryan, who obviously has some idea of where we're going with this.
First, let's introduce ourselves.
Hey,
Oh,
everybody.
yes.
Oh,
Hey,
see,
everybody.
there we go again. We planned this out already before we even started, and it's already...
We had like a 5-minute conversation about exactly how we were going to start this episode, and I've already ruined it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Man, this is why Ryan hosts it and nobody
Okay.
else does.
So Brock, Thompson, and I are here, and
Hey.
we're going to talk about stuff for, I don't know what, maybe 15, 20 minutes, if you like that or not.
Yeah.
So, let's go into our first section. Do you want to go into the... Should we go into the first section, Thompson?
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Should we go into the first section, Brock?
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Okay, first section, of course, is the cold morning cold front.
There's lasers in our cold front.
Yeah, they're cold lasers. Like, you know, when it's like a warm front and cold front, it makes lasers. You know, it's like, it's
Freeze.
basic weather.
Mr. Freeze is in our cold front.
So,
Lasers.
yeah, the cold front, that thing. So,
Speaking of
What do you
Mr. Freeze, he was... Never mind.
is it Arkham City stuff?
No. I wouldn't give you spoilers.
Okay.
He's-
If you haven't played it, you need to play it. That game is really fun.
Thanks.
Just throwing that out
try
there.
I'll try to play it sometime.
And if you have played it, you know Mr. Freeze is a dick.
Yeah.
I don't know these things.
Ryan, Mr. Freeze is a dick.
Oh no, spoilers.
Spoilers.
But, oh yeah, so what are we talking about? A cold front, because of Mr. Freeze. Did he make a Transformer sound?
No, that was like a... When? No, Transformers...
Okay.
And then you just put a bunch of shapes on the screen and move them around really quickly.
That is true. That is true. Unless it's in the movies, you just put a bunch of explosions on the screen and then it just changes
And
really
then you
quickly.
move them around really quickly.
And Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
The beef.
Back
so,
on
yeah.
topic.
So Cold Front, so what do you guys think of the newest video game show? Good? Bad?
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed it. There's some good editing by Ryan done with some blood.
Yeah?
Yes, that was very intense. I, of course, am a fan of it because I'm in it, and I helped write it, and also, you know, the editing. And I would like to draw specific attention to the musical backing of the zombie sketch. I particularly enjoyed it.
Did you write it?
No, Ryan did that, but
Oh, okay.
I enjoyed it.
Oh, okay.
You know me and those loops. Loopy loops.
Apple Loops make music.
Yeah, by the way, if you'd like to buy a CD of Apple Loops, it's
Cool.
on our Bandcamp page.
We charge so much for it.
Yeah, I forgot how much it is, like 99 cents for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, or complete sellouts. But, yeah, so, video game show, number 3. Number 4 is on the way with a special number 5, which I'm, talking to, some people with to see if we can help, or they can help us collaborate on something, fantastic. Then... Oh! November 1st, it is the return of the series that you know and love, Ryan's Video Game Corner.
Oh, bullshit.
No.
It's actually, it's Loaded Complete. Loaded Complete is coming back, and a
Starring
new...
Kelly Speckles.
Yeah, I wish. Man, if Kelly Speckles came back, I'd watch Loaded Complete all the time.
He's in Mexico or something right now.
I think he's in Peru, according to his last tweet, which you should check out. Follow Kelly Speckles on Twitter.
If you know
Yeah,
the Cold Morning canon, or canon, if some other people like to say. But, yeah, we have a canon. Cold Morning Universe, like burger in your mouth, and what else do we have? Oh, instead of playing Call of Duty, we play Guns and More Guns.
No, Guns and More Guns is the band. Guns and Guns is the game.
Oh, Guns and Guns, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyways, back to Loading Complete. November 1st, check out a new Loading Complete, and it's Thompson has seen a little bit of the rough stuff, and I think it's pretty good. What do you think, Thompson?
I really enjoy it. It stars a
a great salesman, I should say.
a video game character we all know and love, and also hate sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's a really moving piece about the propensity for man to completely sell out and
just corporate
shill,
America in general.
just shill random products.
Yeah. Just handing them out, just willy-nilly. But I think that's it on the cold front. Unless Brock, do you have any plugs you want to plug?
Well, yeah, you know, just doing some drawing lately. You want to go see my drawings? You can, you know, go to my blog.
And oh, go ahead. Sorry.
That was it.
Oh, okay. And like last time, Joel said he was working on a zombie thing, and I think it by the time this podcast release, it should come out. So that'll be in the link below in the descriptor box. Descriptor.
He's working really hard on it, so you should probably go watch it.
Yeah.
He's probably doing that right now instead of recording this podcast.
Yeah. And so yeah,
So
I'll
you
put
should check it out.
yeah, I'll put Brock's website and Descriptor, the description warlord, and Joel's thing as well.
Did you say Descriptor, the description warlord?
Yes, that's what
What
I'm
does he-
naming the description box now.
What is his weapon of choice?
Words.
Ooh.
And
He's a bard class.
Oh man, that makes me with Bad Movie Mondays.
what the bar? Wait, is that movie with the
D&D thing?
D&D
Yeah, the
thing?
D&D movie that I picked that everybody hated.
I mean, it wasn't bad.
I sort of enjoyed it.
I think
Oh, man.
I don't remember if I remember the very end because I think something happened. Like I think
Well, let's name it for the audience. What was it, like Nerdcore? No, some Nerdcore Rising or something Rising?
Yeah, Nerdcore Rising. It's like a D&D movie. If you haven't seen it, it's really terrible, like so terrible that it's funny. But if you play D&D at all, you know anything about the Bard class. They're powerful, but also kind of weak at the same time. So this guy is, he gets killed a lot.
yeah. Oh man, remember the time we played D&D, Thompson?
I do. I ended up destroying half a town because I never rolled properly for Magic Missile.
You magic missiled that poor guy's bar.
And then I Magic Missiled him afterwards.
That poor guy.
Because if I'm going to Magic Missile something, I go all out.
Yeah, if you want to see a exciting game of Dungeons and Dragons, then watch us because Joel's falling asleep.
Yeah,
Thompson
Joel
is
fell
trying
asleep.
to do moves that Andrew told him he can't do. And then I forgot what Brock and I were doing. Probably just waiting.
You were swinging your sword and I was healing you.
Okay. So and then Andrew was just shaking his head. Just
Yeah. He was trying to DM our game, and we weren't making it easy for him.
yeah.
I'm surprised he let us get that far because he was just not having it with some of our stuff.
Andrew has patience, but I think we were wearing his patience very thin. So, but yeah, Andrew's a good DM though, for the one game that we've played ever.
Yeah. Man, what are we talking about now?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, so that's the cold
Satan's
front.
game.
Okay, that's the cold front.
So, but yeah. So next, for the little middle section, since Halloween is kind of a topic coming up, I was thinking maybe we can talk about any Halloween stories, anything coming up that's Halloween related that we're excited about doing.
Oh man, you know whose costume I'm really excited to see?
Who's that? Who's Brock? Who's that?
Michael Ferris. Man.
Do you know what it's gonna be, Thompson?
No, I haven't heard.
Oh man.
Should we tell him? I mean, we're gonna tell the internet, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, as long as he plays the character, because didn't you say he has to play the character to a certain someone
yeah,
the
I
whole
told him-
night?
I told him he had to give flowers and like go and say like, oh hey Danny,
So
oh hey Danny, oh hey doggy, oh hey
hi,
fun.
doggy.
Oh.
So yeah, Michael Ferrer is gonna be Tommy Wiseau, and it's gonna be either glorious or just extremely awkward, and it's just gonna fall apart. But that's the fun.
I'm excited either way.
What are you going as, Brock?
I am going as Jay, and my roommate is going as Silent Bob.
Oh, Jason?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say Grace probably wouldn't make a good Silent Bob.
No, I think she's going as Eve, and then Rob is going as Wally, I think.
Oh, I thought
Oh, I was
Adam and
thinking
Eve.
she'd be like naked, but
Yeah, what's
no,
up,
okay.
naked?
Well, I'm naked, what's up? No, like Eve from the Disney movie.
That's a bummer.
It is a
What?
no-go.
Come on, man. It's my roommate.
It's your hot roommate. I'm sorry.
Thompson, what are you gonna be for Halloween? Let's hear your fantastic costume idea.
My fantastic costume idea. I'm going to wear a gray-colored shirt with the written on it will be A equals L times W, and it's the area for the. That's the equation for the area of a rectangle.
Mm.
And the joke is my costume is a gray area. It's a gray shirt, and it's an area equation. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm really not expecting anyone to appreciate it, but I went as my last year's Halloween costume was the Punisher on Laundry Day, so I think this is actually a step up.
Do you feel like you're gonna get a lot? You're gonna have to explain a lot to people,
Yes, he is.
or just ridicule them for not knowing like simple math.
Oh, I plan on being an arrogant prick all night.
What does your
Yeah.
shirt say? Are you an idiot?
You don't
Well,
know your basic math.
I did a survey at my job and asked people what their favorite equation for area was, and like 95% of the people I asked just looked at me completely dumbfounded. They're like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like,
I was gonna say that's a really odd thing to ask someone.
What is your
I mean-
favorite
I
equation?
was like, like times width, pi times radius squared, 1/2 base times height. They're all good, and they're like, "What are you talking about?"
I once asked my coworker if he's ever yelled at a turkey, but like just favorite math equation is
their
pretty
own.
strange.
It's,
Ryan, what are you doing for Halloween?
well, I'm either gonna be Frank West or somebody else that could be related to November 1st. So I don't want to give it away here. But,
Ooh.
Because if I want to be Frank West, I need to get a haircut because he has like spiked up hair, and I also need to make a shirt super bloody, so I need to go find a person to stab. But
Joel.
yeah,
You
maybe
can just
if I can find him.
you can just edit it afterwards. You can just
Like-
Final Cut Pro your shirt.
Like everyone's looking at me, it's like, don't worry. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be edited so I have blood on my shirt. Or I just give everyone a DVD copy. And it's like, this is what I'm supposed to look like. Watch this later when you get home. So, but those are the two ideas that I have right now. So, we'll see what happens, and I'm gonna see if anybody knows who I am because I don't know. Maybe some people will. I know you guys will, and I think Andrew will, and maybe Joel. Well, no, probably not Joel. But
Joel doesn't. Yeah.
Do what?
He doesn't play the games related to the possible costume that you may or may not go as.
Yeah. He still has my Mass Effect 1 game, which I need to get back because.
Yeah, because I need to borrow that.
Man, how are you living without Mass Effect?
I don't know. Well, I have 2, the best game in the world.
That's debatable.
My favorite game in the world. So, but yeah. So we'll see what happens at on Friday because we're all going to a shindiggle.
Yeah, I was going to mention that we're all going to be at the same party.
Yeah, with Michael Farah.
So if you guys are there, be sure to give us a high five and give us a like because it really helps us out.
Yes.
Or a
Really
thumbs
helps
up.
me out.
If you see us at the party, give us a thumbs up or a like. It'll really help us out.
Give us a share. It really helps us out. Yeah, if you share it, it helps us out.
So, but yeah, so that's Halloween talk. That was good. That was constructive.
Man, look at us.
Yeah, we're rolling along. We're just like a steamroller, just rolling and steaming.
Just flattening things in the street.
Yeah. So, what's next? What was next?
Oh, we had questions.
You're
from
the one
video
that's supposed to be keeping track of this.
I
man.
would hope everyone knew what we were talking about.
We got some questions from last week.
Yeah, so we thought we could take these questions, and also if you have any questions for this episode, anything you want to ask, be sure to just put down a comment. It's that simple. And yeah, so here's a couple of questions that we have. The first one is from Deafin Straight Your Face, and they ask, whatever happened to Gilbert? Can he be in a gentleman's chat, complete with his own little graphic? Do it. As it's a question to a command. So I think the best person that could answer this is Andrew, and sadly he is not here. But Gilbert is safe and sound. He's living with Andrew at the moment. So, but if we can get Gilbert in here, maybe I can talk to Andrew, see if he can get Gilbert on the mic to join in for a little bit. And
I mean, he doesn't say much. I could give him a graphic and it could just like kind of sit in the corner.
yeah, just have the top of his eyes just kind of on the bottom.
He'd probably only get in a few words edgewise.
Yeah. But so yeah, Gilbert. I'd like to see Gilbert again. I'd like to see him in a couple of videos, maybe sometime soon. That would be cool.
Man, that would be cool for him to be in more videos.
Yeah. And
he wouldn't have had much to add to this podcast. It'd be like, hey Gilbert, what are you going as for Halloween? He's like, I'm going as Wart from Mario 2. You know, because he's a Toad King.
That's a terrible impression of it.
I don't do a good Gilbert. No one does, because he's Gilbert. But,
Yeah.
you know, it's a joke because he's actually, you know, he's a frog. And he'd be going as a toad, and to him that's funny, because he's a frog.
Yeah.
I bet he gets a laugh out of it. Every time he says it, he just chuckles inside.
No!
Like he tries to hold it back. But yeah, maybe we'll see him at the party. I hope so.
I hope so.
And he's like surrounded by a bunch of girls. He's like, man, Gilbert, you're so cool.
Man, look at all those girls we're getting.
You get them. You get them. You get them, Gilbert. But anyways, back to questions. The second question is from Game and Roy, or it could be Game and Roy, or Game and Roy.
Game Android. Game Android.
But it doesn't have droid at the end. It's Droy, like D-R-O-Y.
No, it's Game Android.
Okay. There's just the Y is actually a D or an ID.
It's the new space age way to spell Android.
Okay. Well, anyways, he says, do you guys have plans to do anything like You Write It, We Shoot It contest again? That was one of my favorite things you guys did. Really?
Not right now.
Yeah, not right now because we're all super busy.
Yeah. The thing about that is, like, at the time we all lived within like 3 minutes away from each other, and so it was a lot easier to do. What?
Except for me.
Yeah, well, except for Thompson, but it was really easy to do then because we could just drive over and say like, hey, let's finish that thing for the week, and we had a bunch of people writing us scripts, so then it was a lot easier. But now, because everyone's so far away, so sadly far away.
Yeah. And the thing about it, I guess let's give a little insight about how it went. Like, at the very beginning, like, we're like, okay, we can do this, because it was Monday, what was it, Monday, Wednesday, Friday? Or we would do a video. Or was it Monday, Thursday, Sunday? Monday, Thursday, Saturday, or something like that?
For the most part, it was one of those, but it was 3 a week.
Yeah, and at first we were like, okay, we can do this, and then later, it just, I think by the second week, we just ran out of steam, and we were like, oh my god, what have we got ourselves into? But, I enjoyed it. I think, if we ever do kind of like a quote-unquote June Scriber Month thing again, that was the reason why we did it. I would think we can, because of our schedules, and we don't know what's going to happen next year, but I would say maybe scale it back to maybe 3 videos, like 1 a week. That gives more people time to write actual scripts rather than, what was it, 10, 30 in a minute thing.
Yeah, the 10 seconds were easy to make. 30 seconds were a bit harder. 60-second videos are a pain in the ass to make when you're trying to coordinate five members of Cold Morning together, and one of them lives, an hour away.
But I would
also I thought that the 10-second were a lot easier because it was just a very small part of a story. But then a 1 minute is a lot more of a story, but you have to cram a lot more story into, just that little amount of time.
Yeah, and a lot of people like the 10-second ones, like the one about Joel opening the book. That everyone liked that one. Well, I think everyone liked that one. But like the 10-second ones, like they really got a lot of good feedback, and I would enjoy doing more of those. And yeah, so like, what are your guys' thoughts? Like, would you want to do it again?
I think if I had more time.
I would want to do it again if I would like to see more participation from the audience and our subscribers. I mean, we have a lot more subscribers now than we did then. But like in the last one, we had maybe 1 or 2 submissions for each category. I would like to have more to draw from, just for variety's sake.
Yeah, I think when we did it, it was maybe too early for us to do that. Maybe if we had more subscribers, maybe like hopefully by next time we'll have at least 1,000 or 2,000. Let's hope. Cross our fingers.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, and if we had 2,000 people, that's at least 2,000 potential scripts. While the last time I think we had maybe like 500 or 600.
Yeah.
And which I'm really thankful for everyone who went ahead and took the time to write something. But I think next time, and we also know what goes on in this You Write It, We Shoot It. So I think we'll be better prepared, and we'll have a better, I guess, stash of scripts to draw from. So
that's true. We'll be better prepared.
But yeah, so I like that question. Thank you. Oh wait, Thompson.
I was just gonna say I was really happy to see that someone liked You Write It, We Shoot It the most. Because we really enjoyed making them. It was a break from our normal style, because our normal style is whatever we feel like making, but the audience dictated, hey, we want to see this. We're like, yeah, we can make that happen. And the fact that we're able to really just let us flex our creative muscles and just I enjoyed the experience.
Yeah. So I would like to do that again in the future if we can. But yeah, so like I said, good question. Thank you. And also, if you, like I said earlier again, if you'd like to put questions, if you'd like to ask us anything, be sure to write a comment. And cool. I think that's I gotta we gotta think of a great way to end on everything instead of just saying, well, that's it.
It gets better from here.
Well, that's it.
No, we don't do that. We gotta any closing comments? Anything happening soon for anyone? Anything exciting?
Halloween.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I guess that wraps up another gentleman's chat.
Bien es finito.
Yeah, and everyone have a fun, safe Halloween. Get lots of candy, because candy is delicious. And I guess have a good night, and bye.
Yep. Bye.
Yep. Bye.